presentation. It has been a fantastic summer of cricket. It comes to a close. Australia, I suppose, have got something back after losing the Ashes. But can I first welcome the presentation party. I've got Ian Sains from the Commonwealth Bank and ex-Australian and WA player Brad Hogg, who is also 40 today. For a round of applause for your 40th. It's 40 years of one-day cricket, and we've been celebrating retro style. So, Hoggy, well done, mate, and welcome to the club. My first job is to introduce and congratulate our man of the match for this fixture, and that is Adam Voges. Could you please come forward? $1,000 from the Commonwealth Bank, and Adam, well done, mate.
Excellent.
It's not a game I think you thought you were going to be playing.
No, probably not. Obviously, terrific to get an opportunity, and great to get another win and to contribute was great.
On your home ground as well?
Yeah, definitely. The crowd was great. It's always nice to get a bit of home support.
You're nervous turning up when it's a bit of a surprise, or is it better when you're not really expecting to be playing?
No, probably more excitement than anything. Been hitting it pretty well this year, so it was a good time to get an opportunity and fortunately made the most of it.
And a nice winning feeling in the camp.
Yeah, the boys have played very well this series. Obviously the win in Sydney, great momentum coming into today and played really well again today.
Well played, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Adam Voges, ladies and gentlemen. Can I ask the England captain, Andrew Strauss, who's probably fed up with these after-match presentations now, to come to stage, and a warm welcome to a captain who's done remarkably well throughout. Must be very testing as the series wears on. You've spent a long time in this country. You're sick of the sight of these blokes.
We played a lot of cricket against them, yeah, no doubt. All credit to Australia. Congratulations on winning the series. We were thoroughly outplayed over the 7 matches. But we had a great time over here. We've thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. Obviously, we won the Ashes, which is something we're very proud of. But we've been made to feel very welcome by everyone, and we go home with many happy memories.
That little urn that we play for is very special. Do you leave with it tainted at all, with the World Cup just around the corner, the one-day game not going as you'd like?
Look, yeah, I mean, we're obviously not overly pleased with the way the one-day series has gone. We made too many mistakes too often. But, you know, the World Cup's a big event and in very different conditions, so we're still positive and confident that we can do well there. But ultimately, Australia played the better cricket in this series and thoroughly deserved to win.
And for the World Cup, what are the main ingredients you've got to turn around, do you think?
Just consistency, mate. We lost too many early wickets too often in the 7 games, to be honest with you. You know, we didn't play very smart cricket, if I'm honest, and that's something we need to remedy pretty quickly.
It's been great having you here, and I think on behalf of everyone who's been here today and watching right throughout the summer, thank you to you and your boys for putting on a great show.
Cheers.
We welcome you back soon. Andrew Strauss. Now, we've got our Allan Border medal tomorrow night, and an individual I think is going to feature very heavily with most of the awards has also won the Commonwealth Bank Player of the Series. He wins $2,500. It's Shane Watson. Unfortunately, he's resting. He's not here, so I'll ask Cameron White to come up on stage and accept the cheque from the Commonwealth Bank on his behalf. Not a bad job, this captaincy, Cam. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Thanks very much.
Just very quickly on Shane. Can he get much better?
Well, I hope he can. Obviously, he's been in really good form this series, and as Andrew just mentioned, there's a pretty big tournament around the corner, so hopefully he can continue his form throughout and into the World Cup.
The fact that you were able to clinch this series 6-1, it's that winning feeling. Conditions very different in India, but it's the winning feeling that you need to take there.
Yeah, it's definitely right. I guess it beats losing, you could say. But look, there's still some areas of our game we probably need to improve on. Didn't really combine a bat and ball game in the series, really, but somehow found a way to win in obviously 6 games. So still some work to do there, I think.
The captaincy, you enjoy it?
Pretty handy, pretty happy to hand it back, I think.
And your form rolling into the World Cup, how are you travelling?
Just steady, I think. Obviously got a few starts in the series and it would have been nice to get a big score, but hopefully I can do that in the World Cup.
Do you think that the guys have got the ingredients right? You've won the last 3 World Cups in a row. Have you got the recipe there?
I think obviously winning 6 games against a very good English side, we're not far away. We're obviously playing pretty well, but I think obviously in a tournament like that we'll have to lift again and find and go to another gear, and hopefully that's good enough to win.
To you and the boys, it's been entertaining, well played. I'll ask you to bring the rest of the team up. Hoggy's going to hand over the trophy and enjoy the celebrations and good luck in the World Cup.
All right, so there you go, all looking ahead to that World Cup. But really, now let's focus on this Australian side for a bit here, Wasim, because they may not retain the same aura from, you know, the match-winning team, so to say, or the supremacy. But you've got to admit the fact that in this one-day series, they displayed immense fighting spirit to come back from that, you know, Ashes to
Yeah, very, very good side. And of course, the way they are peaked in this one-day series, the way they started after losing the Ashes, it shows their confidence is back as a team. And when Ricky Ponting will come back and Michael Hussey, if he gets fit, he'll come back. It'll be a force to reckon with in this World Cup. And every Australian player, most of them, in fact, do play well on these wickets. And I think that's very dangerous for teams from subcontinent with this mega tournament coming up.
Absolutely. This is a side here, Sanjay, chasing that 4th consecutive World Cup trophy. A side that has seen Michael Clarke and Cameron White leading them instead of a Ricky Ponting. So now Ricky Ponting coming back into the scheme of things when he's fit. How does that make the equation?
Well, the batting actually then gets bolstered. You know, that is very important. I don't think they have got leadership issues in 50 overs cricket. We saw